The B-side in boxing.
B-side shit.
B-side.
B-side.
And the B-side.
You got a B-side.
The B-side.
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 That B-side thing.
This is the B-Sides Boxing Podcast.
All right. Timer is running. Boxing B-sides never run. We stand in fucking toe-to-toe. We go at it. Shanada, how are you doing?
I am good.
Yeah.
Love my Monday morning conversations.
Man, some news. Just Crawford Canelo. It seems like it's going to happen in September. It's all but confirmed.
Yeah, I do not care about this fight at all.
I don't either.
I mean, I guess if Crawford pulls off the crazy upset, it will be exciting, but I can't imagine.
Yeah, that's the same issue I'm having with it.
He's just not big enough to hurt Canelo, I don't think. Canelo is less aggressive and less everything than he used to be, but he's still got a fucking world-class chin. And some guy coming up 3 weight classes isn't gonna crack it.
Yep, another 154 guy. Excellent, Canelo. Very well done.
Yeah.
I think that history will look back on the fight a lot more kindly than we're looking at it right now, but I'm not excited for it. What I am excited for is the fucking civil war that's going to erupt in Discord. That's going to be fun.
Oh, it's already starting.
Yep, it's already going, and it's great already. Also, another fight, April 26th, Deontay Wilder is coming back. I think the dude is Curtis Harper. Isn't that the guy that walked out of the ring?
Oh, is it?
I think it is. He walked out on F.A. Ajagba.
Because he wasn't getting paid or whatever?
Yeah. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah.
Wilder's coming back. That retirement was very short-lived, but I guess fun. Hopefully this goes well. Apparently the Saudi people want to make AJ and Wilder, so that's fun. It's many, many years, almost 10 years too late, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
I mean, these days, I think AJ wins that.
Yeah, same.
I probably would have said that anyways years ago, but I would have thought about it a lot more. But I think Wilder just doesn't have it anymore.
Yep. Whatever that ayahuasca trip he did, it killed the bronze bomber. And it's just Deontay Wilder flailing around.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder, brother, wife snatcher.
Oh, that's right. That's horrible. Man, I really like Wilder. I liked him a lot. No, that was a really suspect move.
Yeah, one of the few things I liked about Wilder was that he was a family man. He got into boxing for his daughter and all that good backstory.
Yeah. And
then you bang your brother's wife. Come on, man.
That's really messed up. But that's it for the news. Fucking recaps. We only got 2 cards, and only one of them has a handful of fights we're talking about. Back on January 8th in Broadbeach, Australia, in Queensland. Wednesday night fights, or Wednesday fucking morning, I think it was for me. 1 or 2 in the morning. But
yeah, the Australian cards never make sense, even in Australia. Because, I think it was in pretty much the afternoon for me.
I don't understand what they're... I know they try to lock it down on Wednesdays to stick out a little bit and not just be in the clusterfucks of Friday and Saturday.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
But it seems like they have people that'll skip work. So I guess that's also fair. The crowd was there, and they were loud.
Absolutely.
There was going to be a lot of construction not getting done on Thursday.
Yeah. All right, so the 3 that I wanted to talk about, Letty did not fight. It's okay, Letty. I'm still here for you, buddy. But Terra Moana, KO 1 over Osasu Otobo. Terra Moana keeps tearing it up.
Yeah, I think you said it on Discord. He spends more time dancing than fighting.
Yeah, he does. He just keeps whooping everyone's ass. I mean, obviously these are journeymen, so whatever. We'll see how he scales up. I think they're gonna start fast tracking him. I think because he's doing this too quickly. He had like 5 fights in 2024. I think all of his fights were in 2024.
That's crazy.
It is.
Well, it's not crazy for a new prospect, I guess. If he's taking 0 damage, that's the way it should be.
Exactly. That's exactly what they should be doing. He's not getting hurt. He's finishing these guys in one or 2 rounds. Might as well keep the train going. No need to stop. Justice Hooney stops Sean Potgieter in 2. Potgieter was not interested in being there. Once he got hit like 1 time, he's just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, that wasn't very much of a fight.
Nah. And what was a surprisingly good fight, even though it was quick, Jai Opataya, he keeps his IBF cruiserweight title, beats Kiwi David Naika. It was fun while it lasted. Turns out Naika took this on like 2 weeks notice or something.
Yeah, it was pretty short notice. You gotta give Naika his props.
Absolutely.
Huge step up on short notice. Didn't pan out for Naika.
Nah. I don't know why you would want to try to trade with Opataya and not box him or something.
Yeah, well, neither one of them was fighting very smart.
Nah.
Like this really looked like a grudge match. You could tell they were into the Aussie versus Kiwi thing in their heads. They both just kind of stood and swung. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think Opataya, because the actual, contender didn't come through, and this was just kind of I don't think he took this very seriously, just because Naika, he's pretty inexperienced despite his, commendable amateur pedigree. It's not the same thing, though.
No. But, I mean, it worked out for him, obviously, but you gotta take everybody serious.
Yeah.
Or else you'll get Mungia'd.
Yes, that is exactly what will happen.
This was a scary knockout, though.
It was. He was out for a long time.
He did not move for quite a while. I was a little worried.
He
seemed fine after. They did show him sitting there talking, and he walked out on his own.
Yeah, and he didn't look like wobbled or like still, punch drunk or whatever. He was walking out like he was coordinated, so that was nice. But it was definitely very, very scary. They cut to commercial like twice, and he still wasn't up. He still wasn't awake, let alone being up.
Yeah, it was a worrying knockout. But because of that, I did check online afterwards, and he had a brain scan, and they said he's all fine. So, hopefully. Yeah.
Before we look at Opataya's next moves, for Naika, did this give him stock? Like, other than, stepping in on short notice, does that performance give him any credibility to move up, kind of jump the line a little bit in the rankings?
I think it probably got him some fans,
mm-hmm.
but I think it's pretty neutral as far as rankings, in my opinion. I don't think you can go up on a loss, especially not a KO loss like that.
If it went to the 12th, or if it went to the last round, and maybe you got stopped there.
Maybe. And he didn't look bad, but it was only 4 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes down any. Everybody expected him to lose. It's not unexpected, and I think he probably gained some fans for standing and trading with Opataya, even though it was stupid.
Very stupid. But I know a lot of the guys in Discord were like, "Oh, I'd never heard of him." That was a really, fucking courageous thing to do. So I'm gonna keep watching.
So I think his fan rating probably went up quite a bit, actually, but I don't think his actual box or ring rating or any of that sort of stuff should move at all, to be honest. I think it's pretty neutral. Yeah,
there's some good names I think that he could take. Dordikos is always fun outing. He's dangerous, but he's also pretty sloppy. Gulamirian, the guy that Zerto got the belt from, he's a technical guy, so that could be fun. Could also be really boring, but...
Yeah, I know I've watched a couple Naika fights, but he was knocking everybody out so quickly
Yeah.
that you don't really see much of him. I don't know how technical he can be.
He's never has to go into the toolkit that much. You know, like you
Yeah,
said,
like this is a crazy step up to take on short notice.
Opataya. There's only one fight that would be acceptable if it's not Ramirez, and that's whoever has the WBC belt.
I gotta double check this. Box Live's a pretty good one to check, though, I think.
Box Rec has the Michaelian guy as the cruiserweight for WBC, but he hasn't fought since November of 23.
Boxing Scene has Badu Jack with Michaelian as champion in Recess.
Okay, that makes sense. No, don't fight Badu Jack. Don't do that. Leave him alone.
Waste of everybody's time.
Yeah, leave him alone.
I will never get over that cut.
Oh my
that
goodness.
Jack took. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
That was worse than Tim Tszyu. Like Tim Tszyu was just it was a bloody mess. Yes, but like Badu, it looked like his face split in half. Spooky.
Yeah, I swear to God, when they zoomed in, you could see like his skull.
Yeah, you see bone. Those are always the worst.
Ugh. I mean, you probably could on Tim Tszyu as well. It was just under his hair.
Yeah. But that's it for the Australia card. Anything more for it?
Nah, I mean, the only fight I want to see is Opataya and Ramirez.
Yeah.
I think anything else is kind of a waste of time. But
Absolutely. And I think Turkey wants to put it on, so the funding is there at least.
yeah, and I think both those guys will take the fight.
Yeah. Moving on, we had the, Club Cherry parties with Steed Woodall. Only one fight other than the main event. The co-main was Caroline Dubois. She keeps her belt. They stopped it on a pretty bad-ish on Jessica Kamara, but she was it was off to the side, and it wasn't bleeding into her eye. And she told the doctor that it was because she was getting her ass beat. It was rough.
I mean, I can't fault somebody for that, I guess.
Yeah, you take the out. And since it was only 2 rounds completed, and they stopped it at the beginning of 3, it just becomes a draw. So that sucks. But if you watched it, if anyone saw it, you know who won. And it was Caroline, without a doubt.
I didn't realize Kamara's Canadian.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Be sure to call her up.
Yeah, we can hang out when I go home. Her nickname is the Cobra on BoxRec, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, not bad. Main event, Callum Simpson stops Steed in the second for the British and Commonwealth titles at super middleweight. It wasn't even close. It wasn't competitive. Steed, it's time to go out to pasture, dog. You're done. Dunzo. I don't know if that's going to get
I honestly didn't even watch this one.
You didn't miss a whole lot. Just Steed getting his ass kicked. That was pretty much it.
Well, in 2 rounds, too. These both sound really fast. This does not sound like a good card for the fans.
Nope. But that's the quality of boxer for you.
Fair enough.
That's it for the motherfucking recaps. Let me do this here. Support for this episode is from Malwarebytes. Protecting yourself when you're online is an absolute must these days. And there are plenty of options out there, but let's start with the perfect reason to give Malwarebytes the first try. You can get it and try it for free. And when you're impressed with the results, because you're going to be impressed with the results, we can look at plans and then we can start talking about the extra perks. I've been working in IT for almost 20 years. I've been trusting my personal network security to Malwarebytes 24/7 monitoring for no less than 10 of those years. The browser add-on is another nice feature that keeps your system healthy if, for example, you're watching sports on less than reputable websites. But we don't do that here, do we? I have the standard subscription package, which includes 24/7 malware protection, ad blocking, and protection from ransomware. I use these services on all of my computers that are in my network and even my phone. I have it on an Android, but the app is available for iPhone as well. If you step up to the Plus package, you get Malwarebytes VPN in addition to everything else. And there are tiers higher than that include family plans for 10 or more devices. So go to lvx.be/MWB and get 50% off your subscription. That's lvx.be/MWB for 50% off.
Goddamn, Leo, this is short.
I know. What's that? Did you not like that fucking little ad spot? Maybe you should go to Patreon and you won't have to listen to it anymore. You'll get the dulcet tones of the boxing B-sides.
Our beautiful radio voices.
Yeah, my beautiful radio face. All right, previews. On Thursday, January 23rd, at the Commerce Casino in Commerce City, California. Golden Boy.
That's such an American city name.
It sure is. This one's one of their prospect series. Eric Priest is fighting Tyler Howard. Who the fuck is Tyler Howard? I don't know. But Eric Priest is one of their prominent prospects that they're really pushing. So, if nothing else, it's Thursday night fights. That's always a plus in my book.
Yeah, this Tyler Howard guy, his record's not terrible.
No.
He's 20-2.
Not bad. I think Grant Flores is okay. I recognize his name, but nobody else stands out.
Grant Flores is fighting David Lobo Ramirez.
Moving on, January 24th, Friday. Yes, we know what's the important one here, but let's get some pro box out of the way real quick. Yeah, it's happening on a Friday evening, so enjoy. That's about all the awareness you really need.
Yeah, they decided that this one was high profile enough to switch to a Friday, apparently.
2 10-rounders at the top, so
Wasn't there some decent names, I guess?
Najee Lopez, I know him. Or is it Nahi, if his name is Lopez?
No, he goes by Najee.
Najee, cool.
Yeah. One of the Davises is fighting on the B side.
Yeah, it's not... I don't think he's one of the brothers, because there's only 3 of them, and they're all pretty small. What the fuck?
Oh, because Sean Davis isn't related to Keyshawn Davis?
He is not.
Oh, I thought this was one of those Jermel things.
I looked into it, because I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that one of the Davis brothers was a heavyweight. The card that everyone cares about, this is going to start at midnight on the West Coast for us. This will be prime time for you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to list off all the shit that I got. Toshiki Shimomachi versus Misaki Hirano. That's for the JBC 122 belt.
Yeah, I don't think I recognize those two.
I don't either. Tsubasa Narai versus Kai Watanabe, 10-round lightweights. Jin Sasaki versus Shoki Sakai for the OPBF and WBO Asia Pacific belts. Jin holds both of them, I believe.
Yeah, he's one of the prospects that people are getting excited about.
Goki Kobayashi. And he's fighting Yuni Takada, WBO Asia Pacific minimum weight. Look, we're going to get some competition for Koyazo, so that's good. And main event, undisputed super bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue fights short notice Ye Jun Kim. I checked. He's only rated in the WBO, and he's rated 11th. He's not in any other organization.
I mean, he only got, 2 weeks, 3 weeks notice?
Yep.
It's got to be hard to find a late-minute replacement for the monster. I mean, I'm sure his team tried their best.
Yeah, that was when we got the word that Sam Goodman was out, that was my thought, was if they called me with 2 weeks to go, I would not take it because I want a full camp to prepare for this. I have to give myself the best chance possible.
Yeah, but I'm glad somebody took it just so that he can get a fight and move on.
Yeah.
And I don't think Inoue is one of the people that's going to not take his opponent seriously. So I think it'll be fine. But can you imagine if the Korean comes to Japan and takes Undisputed?
Oh, and then in the
Could
post-fight
be
interview,
riots.
in the post-fight interview, he's like, "Yeah, this is for the comfort women, motherfuckers. What do you think about that?"
I
it
could
would be
just
scenes.
imagine them pulling a Sriracha and not having any interpreter
translator,
for
yeah.
him.
That would be terrible, but understandable.
But we also can't overlook his nickname because it is fucking hilarious. I love it.
Pacquiweather. He's a mix of Pacquiao and Mayweather. He's the best of both worlds. Jesus fucking Christ. That has to be on par with Evander Holyfield saying he's better than Ali.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I'm busy at work and stuff, so I haven't reserved a seat at the bar in Tokyo to go watch it. I might end up just watching this one at home, but...
Yeah, Discord party.
Yeah, there's worse things. And actually, I think the bar might be full. There's not very many seats in there, so...
And it's an Inoue fight, so there's going to be a lot of people wanting to go, I expect.
Yeah, the group chat blew up when Goodman bailed out, and then people all canceled because they thought it was not happening, and now it's just blowing up with people like, oh, actually I was able to retake off that day from work. And that sort of thing. So yeah.
That's it though for the Ohashi card in Tokyo. Inoue versus Kim. Anything more for it?
Yeah. No, this card really just got like fucked by injuries and delays and everything else. There's really only the two fights that are exciting.
Sasaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's pretty much it.
I say exciting, but I expect him to kind of steamroll the guy, to be honest.
29-14-3 is Shoki Sakai's record. Not my man is working. Just a day in the office for him.
Just another day of getting my ass kicked.
All right, moving to Saturday, January 25th. There is not a whole lot going on for us in the boxing world. Matchroom in Nottingham. Dalton Smith versus Walid Uiza. That dude is French, so avenge us, Dalton. This is the EBU and WBC Silver super lightweights, 140s.
Which Smith is this?
I don't think he's part of the Fighting Smith brothers.
No, because I know all their names.
Yeah.
This guy looks very British on BoxRec. He's very square head with big ears.
This is the dude that stopped Zepeda Chon in the big knockout.
Yeah, okay, I remember him. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Because he beat Zepeda, not because he's bad.
Yeah, it's now I'm torn. Frenchman to avenge Zepeda, or Smith to kind of avenge Munguia. I don't know what to do.
I think I like Zepeda more than Munguia, but that's just me. Oh, this guy looks super French though. This is a tough one.
My God, if France was a person,
this is him.
This is France.
Okay, I have to watch this just because it is Britain versus France turned into two people.
If wherever it is that you're listening to this person, look up Dalton Smith and then check out Walid Uiza, the opponent. That is France incarnate.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. This card just got a lot more interesting. So that's cool.
Is that Elise Gottney? Is that the women's?
Yes. She has the IBF and WBO titles. I think the IBO is also in there, but I don't give a shit. And Mea Motu is a top 5 in both. Kiwi.
That could be a pretty decent fight, actually.
Yeah, I think it might be.
That might be, other than France versus England, the best on the card. I don't recognize the New Zealand lady. The New Zealand lady.
I don't either. 20-0.
With 8 knockouts.
Yeah.
Ooh, her nickname is the Knight. That's pretty cool.
It is. She has the WBO title, or the IBO title, excuse me. And Scottney has the other two.
And ironically, this might be worth tuning in just for those two.
Yeah, I think you're right. But that's Matchroom in the UK. That'll be starting around midday on the West Coast here in the US. Not sure what it's going to be like for you over there.
They're terrible times. The European cards, they start at like usually 4 a.m.
Cool.
No, not cool.
Also happening, same day, January 25th. Xanfer. This one is in the San Luis state. This was Xanfer.
In Mexico for non-Mexicans.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This one's happening in San Luis, Mexico. Xanfer, they work a lot with like Top Rank and stuff. So you've seen Xanfer fighters before. It's just they're co-promoted in the U.S. I don't know. The top of the bill, Luis Rodriguez, 15-1 versus Jose Amaro, 11-0-1. Should be okay. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Misael Rodriguez, the co-main, I think, 14-0 versus Omar Chavez, 41-8-1. That is a very Mexican record.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
No.
That's a lot of wins.
Never forget
Few losses, but...
that Thai guy that was like 72 and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's all the boxing we got, though. This was a quick one.
There are a lot of Omar Chavez's on BoxRec. They're terrible businessmen. I wonder if that's the right one.
Omar Chavez?
Yeah. 41-8-1.
Yeah, it's the...
El Businessman Terremoto. That's terrible, right?
No, it's Earthquake.
The Earthquake Businessman?
I'm gonna guess that there's a slash that's supposed to be in there, like Packy Weather.
That there is no slash.
No, there isn't. It's like Packy Weather / the Troublemaker.
Right.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well. Outro stuff is gonna go. You've been listening to the Boxing B-Sides, a Lux Media production. If you'd like to give your thoughts or you need to tell us how fucking casual you think we are, you can be a duck and text our anonymous line, 833-589-7637. If you want to stand on your business, call and leave a voice message or send a voice note in WhatsApp. And if you're entertaining enough, you might make the final cut of the show. 833-LUXPODS. If you prefer to hit us up on social media, the account name is LVX Media Net, all one word. That's on YouTube, Instagram, Blue Sky, all the rest of that shit. If you can't find us, chances are we're not on it. A lot of stuff gets cut from the final releases for all kinds of reasons. So if you want the raw audio, exactly as it's recorded, look us up on Patreon. LVX Media Net over there, just like everywhere else. You can also get the ad-free version of the episode you just listened to. You can get that on Patreon as well. Even if you don't sign up on Patreon, you can still help us out a lot by checking out our ad sponsors. You can also help by giving us a rating wherever you're listening. And don't forget, lvx.be/shop is where you can get merch and you can help the show that way too. Intro and outro music by Middle of Nowhere Beats. And for more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lvxmedia.net. So, heading into Naoya Inoue. Parting words.
Parting words. I'm so bad at this. We need good life advice, Leo.
Yeah, good life advice.
I have one. My brother is coming and we are planning our trip. And I am very bad for not spending money. Like, you know how some people just spend way too much money and that's a problem? I almost have the opposite problem where I could spend more money and I choose not to. And I am really having trouble not ruining our trip by doing discount hotels and, you know, not paying for the little bit extra that'll make it way nicer. So if you can, make your trips the best they can be.
Yes. I always, whenever I go, like if I'm on a vacation or something, I try to do not just a step above like the mid tier, but not whatever the fucking presidential suite or anything like that. But
yeah, like I'm having trouble convincing myself to do mid tier hotels.
That sounds
I
very much
usually
like
do
my ex.
the very discounty ones, like capsule hotels and stuff, because I always travel alone and I don't give a shit. But
parting words from me, business one. Hit up the socials, LVX Media Net. Fucking check out the ad sponsors. It really helps us out. Helps run the show, so do that.
We also have new merchandise, Leo.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, I've been putting together some stuff.
I helped design a Punch Burger sticker that is fucking adorable.
It's so good.
The store is getting some, not that the old stuff was bad, but some better merchandise.
Yeah, more
People
variety.
should go check it out.
Absolutely. Here's my life advice one. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. That's from the Buddha. So enjoy that one. Damn, fucking shredded myself. Go me. All right, we're out of here. That's gonna do it for this one. Motherfucking watch boxing and listen to us.
We're awesome.